You're listening to BFM 89.9, the business station.
Good afternoon. This is Frida Liu, and I'm speaking to Krishna Rajagopal, the CEO of AKATI Consulting, and we're talking about Digital Privacy 101 in our Tech Talk segment on BFM 89.9. Krishna, what exactly is personal digital privacy?
Well, Frida, basically, if you use a social network a browser to surf the net, a computer, a public computer, or even a phone, chances are you're in big danger of falling victim to attacks.
You said social network. That means Facebook.
Yes.
And hence, you are not on Facebook. Okay.
Yep.
Now, this is probably a very naive question, but what is the worst that can happen?
Well, it can be really bad. You know, I had a friend of mine who said, thank God somebody stole my identity because I hate being me. So, someone could actually steal your identity. The most high-profile case has been President Bush. Yeah, back in 2005.
Junior,
yeah.
Okay.
Where basically his PayPal account, his credit card details, his social security numbers, and of course a bunch of launch codes for intercontinental ballistic nuclear missiles was stolen by a hacker. And all they knew was that his name was Lead Hacker. That was it. And the best part was he even actually faked a meeting with President Chavez. Who thought he was actually speaking to Bush.
Was this was a well-known fact?
No, it was covered up pretty much.
It was covered up. Yeah. Thanks for revealing it now that he's out of the office. Okay. How big a threat are social networks to a person's privacy? I don't want to hear this, but anyway.
Well, there's a saying, everybody's on Facebook nowadays, yeah? Or, there's Friendster, Tag, MySpace, and a whole lot of stuff. But you see, all this social fun comes with a big security issue because what happens is, for example, if I see you on Facebook, I think that you're Frida Liu, right? But I don't know that person that's clicking and authorizing me or wanting to add me is the real Frida. It could be someone who's just created an account under that name. And in that pretext, what happens is somebody could actually steal your identity, could, get very, very interesting details out of you. There was a little research done. 3 out of 5 people's passwords could be found on their Facebook profile. For example, if you got in the photos, you've got a whole load of photos of your pet dog or cat, then pretty much your password is going to be, the name of your dog or a cat, and things like that. And your whole lifestyle can be gauged from your profile. It's a good thing for us, forensic guys, because we use it for investigation. I think you asked me about whether I have a profile. I don't, but we've got like 20-odd fake profiles around, which we use for investigations. And you'll be surprised how willing people are to share. Okay.
So are you saying do without social networks?
No,
okay.
Just be careful, all right? Just because it's there, do not reveal everything about you, all right? A good thing is to never put your real name, but then if you have to, then it's okay. But try not to reveal too much of details about you, yeah? That's very, very important. And be careful about what you discuss. Especially with Facebook, because there's a setting there where you can actually restrict someone from writing on your wall. But if somebody just writes on your wall, and for example, I'm giving an example, if you were a headmaster of a school, and somebody just writes there, hey dude, shall we get trash tonight? And your student looks at this and he go like, uh-oh, and he starts spreading that all over the school, or he just photostats it and pastes it all over the school. That could be a big accumulating fact. So, and I'm not just cooking this up. These are real cases that has happened. There have even employees from large corporations that have been fired because of their social network, right? Not because of, basically I would say they weren't behaving. Yeah, so they were saying things against the company, or doing things they shouldn't be doing on the social network. But if you take all these precautions, then you could still have a social network here.
Right, I feel really excited about this now. Now, where does Google stand in all this?
All right, dear Lord Google, please track my surfing behavior. Right, see all the pictures I have through Picasa, look at my emails, check my calendar, right, and to top it all, have a cookie that expires in the year 2038. So Google basically knows everything that you do, right? If you were to print that out, it would be like your little online diary of what you did online. That's pretty interesting. And we believe, or rather we want to believe that, like, dear Google, please don't be evil. You have all the information about us, but don't use it in the wrong way. Right? That's just a belief. Yeah, but we really don't know. And especially with this hyped up Chrome OS that's coming up sometime this year, people are actually speculating what kind of tracking system is going to be in that thing. We've been hyping up about Green Dam with the Chinese government, but you should be thinking again about Chrome OS itself, and the kind of monitoring and tracking that is already there in Google itself.
So when I type my passwords, it's all tracked?
Yes, and also it's tied up to your account. And we will know, for example, Google will know, all right, this particular person on this date searched in Google for these things. All right, so we will know whether you're a psychomaniac or whether you're a gadget freak. They can actually do a profile to a person.
But they're all doing it for good.
Yeah. Don't be evil. Yes.
I'm speaking to Krishna Rajagopal, the CEO of AKATI Consulting. We're talking about digital privacy one-on-one on BFM 89.9.
BFM 89.9, the business station.